Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode of Fit Tip Friday. This is a video series where I take a question that I've been asked at some point and I give you a quick, precise, to the point answer. Today's question is actually a special one. It's come from a subscriber and they left it in the comments of our last Fit Tip Friday and I'm answering it today, so make sure you leave yours in the comments as well. His question reads, I'm trying to build muscle, so I'm doing a lot of dumbbell training. However, I'm also trying to lose weight. I know that muscle weighs more than fat does, so I'd like to know, would doing the dumbbell training in any way inhibit my weight loss? Thanks again for the awesome video. Well sir, you're very welcome for the awesome video. It was pretty awesome, I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is an absolutely loaded question, I've got a lot to say about it. So this is probably going to be a longer triple kind of episode of Fit Tip Friday, but hey, you're worth it. So let's get into it, but first take 2 seconds to subscribe to my YouTube channel, AshMayPT, and also give the video a thumbs up whilst you're at it. Okay, so first things first, the fact that you're doing a lot of dumbbell training to build muscle is great. Sticking to the basic movements, using dumbbells, progressing over time, getting stronger is the best way for most people to be training. It's also no problem at all that you're trying to lose weight. As I'm sure you know, weight loss is going to be dictated by the amount of calories that you're eating. It's going to be dictated by your diet, not by the training or the exercise that you're doing. However, this is where some issues can arise. Building muscle, losing weight. They're two conflicting signals. One of them is trying to build tissue to the body, and one is trying to break down. And if you are trying to maximize one, so if you're trying to maximize weight loss or maximize muscle growth, you have to eliminate the other from happening. You can't maximally build muscle whilst losing any weight at all. But maximizing doesn't mean that you can't still do it, just not to the maximum. And if you are a beginner, you absolutely can build muscle, lose fat at the same time. If you're not a beginner, you can still do it. It's just a lot more difficult. So like I said, it's going to be your diet that dictates whether you're losing weight or not. It's not going to be your training. So in that sense, training with dumbbells is not going to affect or inhibit your weight loss at all. It will actually help your weight loss because resistance training with heavy loads is going to build muscle in the body, which is a metabolically active tissue, which means it burns calories. It's going to be promoting a healthy, fast metabolism. Doing the actual weight training is going to build calories. Overall, you're going to burn more calories each day, which means you can burn more fat each day on the same amount of calorie intake. However, if you try to eat in a way that maximizes muscle growth, you can inhibit your weight loss. Because in order to maximally gain muscle, you physically have to be in a calorie surplus. And you can't lose weight in the calorie surplus. So for the person that asked this question, for the specific goal that you have, I would recommend eating right around maintenance calorie intake whilst training hard. This is kind of a place that's often named as main gaining or lean bulking, anything like that. Basically, you're sitting around maintenance and the goal is to stay the same weight whilst building muscle and losing fat. So your weight isn't changing, but other things are. And I know the way you asked this question is that you want to lose weight. So the fact that I'm now telling you to try and keep your weight the same probably sounds like it doesn't really make sense, but that's, I think, where you're a little bit confused. The goal here in general, your goal, is not to lose weight. If you wanted to just lose weight, according to your scale, you could chop your arm off, get back on, and be done with it. You've lost weight. Your arm was weight. That's now not on your body. Your arm probably weighs a good amount. I'm going to say, well, if it's mine, probably like 20 kilograms because I'm massive, mate. Chop that off, jump on the scale, lost weight. But that's not the goal. We're not trying to lose any weight. We're trying to lose fat. That's the weight that we don't want. That's what we want to lose. So we need to reframe what our goal actually is. The goal isn't to lose weight, the goal is to lose fat. So if you're building muscle, looking leaner, whilst your weight is staying exactly the same on the scale, then that's actually perfect. That is an amazing place to be, because it means that you're building muscle, but your weight isn't going up with the new tissue on your body. So what does that mean? It means that you're losing tissue elsewhere. What are you going to be losing elsewhere? Fat, which is exactly what we want. So this is what we want to achieve. Don't get me wrong, this is not easy. In fact, it's very, 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 very difficult, but it's possible, and we've got a long time, a long life to achieve that. So it's okay. And the very last thing that I wanted to touch on was your comment about muscle weighing more than fat. I think you're slightly confused, not just you, I think a lot of people are slightly confused about what that statement actually means. The saying that muscle weighs more than fat is actually nothing to do with weight or how much things weigh. 5 pounds of fat, 5 pounds of muscle, they both weigh 5 pounds. 5 pounds is 5 pounds. 3 kilograms is 3 kilograms. 10 stone is 10 stone. If they weigh the same, then they are the same. Weight is weight. What the saying is actually talking about is not weight, it's talking about density. What it means is that muscle is more dense than fat is. So what that means is that 5 pounds of fat looks physically larger than 5 pounds of muscle does. They both weigh 5 pounds, but one's going to be this big, one's going to be this big. So losing 5 pounds of fat is going to have a bigger overall effect on your appearance than gaining or losing 5 pounds of muscle in most normal people situations. So I hope that makes sense. Muscle is more dense, so the same amount will look smaller when compared to the same amount of fat. But on the scale, they both weigh the same. Things can't weigh heavier or lighter than others. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was fun doing one of these based on a subscriber's question. So make sure to leave your questions in the comments below, and hopefully we can do more of these viewer questions going forward. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content every Tuesday and Friday. It's only getting better, so join the team. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and until the next one, see you later, guys.